For the next slide technical analysis video, we're going to have and do Dash, and I'm going to hand it over to Crypto Poppy.
All right, we have Dash paired with the US dollar, weekly time frame. Data is coming in from none other but Coinbase. So you could see here, I just zoomed out the chart so we could take a look, right? We see when it was listed on Coinbase, roughly September 16th, 2019, we had an initial dump before getting bought up, making an all-time high, getting dumped back down, going sideways a little bit before going absolutely parabolic. From about $63 up to about $470, maybe a little bit over $475 before the creators possibly taking profit, enjoying that. And we crash all the way back down to about $100, bounce back up to $284. We move a little sideways before we start stair-stepping our way down, stair-stepping and went sideways a little bit in 2022 before making a little movement to the upside before coming right back down. So we could adjust our charts to look at most recent and most relative price action. You could see our one movement of our Fibonacci is drawn here, February 6, 2023. Our swing low should be adjusted down to the downside a little bit, but it looks like it's currently drawn on July 8th, 2024 and extended out to the right. So we had an exciting movement, exciting times in Dash a couple months back, right? When we went from about $20 all the way up to $148. So a great movement on Dash just here recently, but we crashed all the way back down. Our Fibonacci levels tried to save us and guide us and find support on before moving back up to the 786 level. To our one movement before crashing back down to our 236. So we're a little range bound. We're a little choppy. Let me do this. We have that locked into place. I'm just going to leave it how it is now. So you could see here we're finding a little resistance. We're finding a little support at our 236 Fibonacci level. But unlike most of the tokens, most of the altcoins that we've covered already, we're at our zero movement. We're at our all-time low. But we have Dash here set up beautifully, which is already sitting on the 236. We've already made a decent movements to the upside, and we're already coming back down to our 236 level and holding strong now for almost coming up on 2 full months. I guess we're at 2 full months currently, holding up strong on our 236 level. So this is a little validation for me that we could start to continue to the upside. Worst case scenario, we put in a couple more of these movements of wicking up to almost $100, coming back down to the mid $30 range, wicking up to almost $100, coming down to the mid $30 range. We could be range bound with Dash. But again, as long as we are gradually making higher highs and lower highs, it's bullish. It's a great movement for Dash. But again, we need to start eyeing and looking at Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin needs to continue to start moving up to the upside, grinding to the upside a little bit more. From current price action to our 618 fib level is 64% movement to the upside. To our 786 fib level is 94% movement to the upside. To our current one movement is 132% movement to the upside. And to our 618 overhead is 238% movement to the upside. So great upside potential. I would say I feel a little more confident with Dash compared to the other tokens we covered previously before this, just because we are sitting at that 236 fib level and not at our zero movement. We're not sitting at a 4, 5, 6 year all-time low, just skating by, getting by on that. We're actually at our 236 level. We've had life in this token. We've had a lot of life pump in, dump into this token. So great upside potential, potentially very minimal downside potential. But again, all eyes are on Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin going to do? Where are we going to go from here? So that's it for Dash. Passing it back to JJ.
And that was Dash, another one of our favorite tokens. It looks good so far. And, it kind of wants to wake up. That's the only one that's had some motion and a few ones, the past coins that we've been looking at so far. But, it just takes a little bit of time. When I looked at my portfolio, my Dash, I think it's still up like 40%. So it's not bad at all. So anyways, that was Dash for you guys.